Jodee, a librarian at the North Community Library for Talk About Your Shelf. There is an older book that I know has many avid fans, but for some reason I missed out and never got around to reading it. Now that we are all hunkering down at home with more time for pleasure reading, I thought this would be the perfect chance to go back and find out for myself. The title I'll be featuring is the first children's book written by an award-winning author known for his fantastical adult fiction. But even though it was actually written for a younger audience, adult readers will find themselves captivated by this story, which is a blend of many genres. And it is a shorter book, a novella, so it doesn't require a huge time commitment. However, be forewarned, it is an edge-of-your-seat read, so you may just find yourself unable to put it down. My book talk will focus on the original novella, which due to some scary concepts would be best for children 10 and up. It was later adapted as a graphic novel, which I also highly recommend for young adult and adult readers. It stays true to the original book, but the artwork adds intensity to the story. Both of these versions, and an audiobook read by the author himself, are available through the library's download and stream option on our website, www.splibraries.org. Oh, and even if you've already seen the animated film made from this book, it is still well worth reading, since the movie made some changes in pacing, scene, and character. It will be up to you to decide if the book is better than the movie. So, have you figured out what book I'm talking about? Here it is. Coraline by Neil Gaiman. Coraline is an adventure, fantasy, horror, suspense story about what happens to a young girl when she finds herself bored inside on a rainy day. Our title character, Coraline Jones, lives in a large old house that has been divided into 4 flats. She lives in one with her parents, who are caring but otherwise preoccupied, so Coraline has a lot of time on her own. She spends her time exploring outside in the garden, where she's watched by a haughty black cat. She also visits her neighbors, Miss Spink and Miss Forcible, who are actors in their prime and who live in the flat below with their many dogs. In the flat above lives a crazy old man with a big mustache who is training a mouse circus. And the other flat next door is empty. One day, when it was raining too much to explore outside, Coraline begins to explore the old house. She finds a door in the drawing room, but it is locked, and her mother shows her that it only opens onto a brick wall that was made when the house was divided into flats. Strange things are beginning to happen. Coraline is hearing noises at night and having weird dreams with creepy songs. Her neighbors are talking in a peculiar way, reading her tea leaves and giving her a message from the mice. One day when her parents aren't home, Coraline is again bored and decides to explore behind the locked door. She gets the old key and opens the door. Instead of the brick wall, she finds a dark hallway. What do you think she finds? Here's a passage from the book. A woman stood in the kitchen with her back to Coraline. She looked a little like Coraline's mother, only her skin was white as paper. Only she was taller and thinner. Only her fingers were too long and they never stopped moving, and her dark red fingernails were curved and sharp. "Coraline," the woman said, "is that you?" And then she turned around. Her eyes were big black buttons. "Lunchtime, Coraline," said the woman. "Who are you?" asked Coraline. "I'm your other mother," said the woman. "Go and tell your other father that lunch is ready." Coraline finds this parallel world pretty exciting. The food is better, her room is vibrant and alive, but not all is as it seems, so you will have to read on to find out what will happen next with our adventurous, clever, and courageous heroine.
We've been waiting for you for a long time.
For me?
Yes. It wasn't the same here without you, but we knew you'd arrive one day and then we could be a proper family. Would you like some more chicken?
I didn't know I had an other mother.